This doesn't even surprise me. Like, this feels like a standard story that would come up from Florida.
Had you told me Tennessee, I would have been grasping my pearls.
Yeah.
You told me Florida, I'm immediately like,
It's like, duh.
duh. But like tomorrow, tell me how many kids get eaten by alligators.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.
Welcome back to Leftovers Podcast. It's James.
And this is Alex.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Bye.
Translation for those of us who have,
Algorithm.
ears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Enjoy the show.
Okay. Anyways, what are we talking about?
We are talking about the World Cup, obviously. What else is there to talk
it's
about?
Finally over. We've been waiting. I'm
do
not
you
gonna
mean?
lie. It's after like a few teams get like eliminated. I'm just like, I just can't wait for this to be over.
Mexico, huh?
Mexico,
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Well, I mean,
Norway.
England was right there at the quarterfinals.
They
so
were, and then
yeah.
like I wasn't excited for that final, dude. Spain and Argentina. I was like, do I support the colonizers or the soon-to-be colonizer? You know,
or the people who wish that they did.
people who like cosplay colonizers. Yeah,
Yeah. They're envious of them, huh?
they're very envious.
Yeah.
Of them.
Ooh, but that final though.
It was it was pretty good. Admittedly, it's good soccer. Don't worry. A good football. My bad.
God.
It's good soccer.
After the World Cup, after a full month of the World Cup, 2 months?
Yeah,
2 months of the World Cup, you're still calling it soccer?
it's been a month, sir. Obviously, and
Wait,
second,
what?
Yeah, it's only a month-long tournament. First
No,
of all,
it's not, because I bought a subscription to Fubo so I could watch every single game, and they've charged me twice.
You are an idiot because it was on YouTube TV or also on Peacock.
YouTube TV is more expensive than Fubo, you dumb fuck.
It's not more okay, but what about Peacock?
Well, yeah, okay.
And you have a
point.
subscription to Peacock.
I do, but you can't do DVR on Peacock.
Oh my freaking!
I need a DVR. I can't watch every single game live when it's happening. I have to watch it back. I'm still catching up now.
Oh my god, dude! You're like, I don't even know who won. Anyways, what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Okay, so a lot of people are starting to say, you know what? No, I'm not gonna talk about what the people are saying. I'm gonna say what I say. We got justice.
Oh, I'm probably gonna say the N word again.
No.
We got justice. You were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that admittedly the game was completely fair overall.
Yeah.
Argentina was being real little crybabies from the start.
Yeah, and aggressive crybabies
Dude,
at that.
they were whack.
They were the worst that I've ever seen them because
Yeah.
the ref wasn't on their side.
Well, there's an investigation now there, and they have a petition to replay the finals because apparently that ref is the one that also refereed when Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia 2-1 or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that's why they're like investigating. Like, I don't know. And
So they're like, wait, when this guy's our ref and he plays fair, we lose. Why is that?
right,
Yeah.
Well, now there's also being the FIFA president's like favorite team, and Messi being his favorite little boy.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that it could happen.
But I don't know if it could because technically, shouldn't the players not even have been allowed to play? Some of them because they held up that one sign.
That's what I said too, but then FIFA's gonna basically make their decision after the final, so
Yeah,
it's
and
okay.
the final happened.
And it's okay.
So they can't really go back because the decision was made.
Yeah, but like, there's no decision made on that political thing. They're just gonna let it slide. They're gonna let it slide. They're not gonna make a follow up.
It's gonna be just like some fine.
It's probably.
It's gonna be like, you owe us $5,000, and it's like to them that's like $5.
Speaking of money, did you hear that apparently the $50 million that Spain won for the World Cup, like it's gonna get taxed in the
Yeah.
U.S. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
just because we hosted.
I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't want to be like that guy, like, oh, fuck America all the time, because like, it's not. I think that's so whack too.
It gets tired.
It gets tiresome.
Yeah.
Like we're cool. We got like buildings. We used to have 2 twins, and but the point is, I don't know if that's true for other countries too.
Yeah.
If they tax your income like that.
I don't know either. Like, I haven't heard on the other side of things if other places have done that in the past, but it does just suck in general that we are doing that.
Yeah, it
But,
sucks.
I mean, if you think about it too, it's like we hosted it. There has to be some type of compensation for that, I guess.
I guess, yeah, and if they're getting compensated here in the U.S., then yeah, even more. Or they did, quote unquote, they did the work in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because it is their job.
And true. And wait, so who's like the ones that make the buildings and stuff for like, or like the new stadiums?
The cities, and it's on their dime.
It's on their dime?
Sorry, our dime, taxpayers.
So in a way, it's kind of like, this is kind of what we get. almost.
In a way, it kind of works out then, huh?
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing ever. I mean, if my understanding is correct that, taxpayers end up funding the bill for a lot of these stadiums, then it does kind of work out where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to tax the winnings
Yeah.
and make back some of that revenue back to the United States.
Yeah, in a weird way, kind of it makes sense if we are looking at it the way that we are, because who knows if that's actually how it actually is.
True. And plus two, I mean, 50 million is a lot to
Yeah.
win in a single tournament. I get it. He's like, oh, we earned that. Like, yeah, for sure. But like, you guys still got full careers and your contracts are already in the millions.
But
You're
it's not
fine.
just the squad either. It's
Yeah.
everybody that's involved in that too. It's like the
True.
coaching staff,
the ball boy.
the recovery guys. Yeah, the ball boys.
The guy who makes the weird pickle juice in the back. And he says, this will hydrate you.
It's true though.
It
I've
will.
heard, yeah,
It is true.
Yeah,
But
I
I still think that guy who found that out is fucking weird.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
at
fucking
what point
weird.
were you just like, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink some pickle juice?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me that it's normal. It's like, yeah, but it's scientifically, yeah, but just because it's scientifically doesn't mean it's not weird.
I've also heard that it's good for hangovers.
I've never heard that.
Really?
You should try it.
But I think it's probably true because it's a dehydration thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It just
That is true.
rehydrates you, brings you back all the salts. But I think that the people that are mad that Argentina lost, I feel like
They're
this is what you
Argentinians.
get. This is what you freaking get.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the entire tournament. This is the first ever. I think they set a record of like having the easiest road
Yeah.
to the final by far. Their only challenge was what?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Did they even face Norway? No, right?
No.
So yeah, that was their hardest match, England, and they struggled.
And they were the only ones that were in like the top 15
Arguably,
up until that point.
arguably though, Egypt gave them a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, arguably, even though Egypt wasn't considered in the top 10 or top 15.
Yeah.
So like, but I still think Egypt gave them like hell.
So did Cape Verde.
Yeah, that was weird.
They were getting their ass treated. That's the thing about Argentina. They're not that good.
They're not.
And a lot of people were saying that there was word that apparently they were told to throw the match.
Yeah, there's like some tunnel footage that's coming out where
Yeah.
Messi was telling them that like get 2 injuries, like don't we can't win or whatever.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. But I'm like, first of all, I don't understand what they're saying in that video. Like it's so hard to decode. It's like the most like how is there wind in a tunnel in a building? Like first of all, second of
You're
all,
like, wait, it's AI.
and second of all, I'm like, yeah, how am I gonna believe this at this
Yeah.
day and age?
But it's also you can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are you just gonna like assume that is what the conversation was? But the conversation around that is that they believe that they were told to throw away the match because of all the things that were happening before that, where like the talks about the refs,
Right.
the flag that was waved that was giving some type of political statement.
Right.
So because of those two things combined, they were like, okay, you guys can't win this. Otherwise, people will get mad.
Yeah, I mean, I get the whole sentiment, like we got to do it before they cancel this kind of thing, but that's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah. I just think that ref was fair, and that's why they lost, because I didn't see a
100%.
difference in how they played in this game versus any of the other games that they played. The only thing that changed was the fact that their fouls were like, oh, that's not a foul.
Right. They
Yeah.
got called out.
Yeah.
And honestly, Spain kind of like raw dogged them. Like
Yeah.
there was so much part of the game where they looked like they weren't even trying. It looked like a training camp where they were playing triangles.
That's
they
the
were
thing
like, yeah.
About Spain too. It's like that's what they do to teams.
Yeah.
If we watch the game between Spain and France, you would see that exact same thing happen. And France isn't like, they told us that we had to lose.
Yeah.
It's like, no, Spain was just the better team.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
France, I'm not a big fan of France playing. I don't know why. Just not a
Really?
big fan of the team.
You don't like the squad or like the way that they play?
I don't like the way they play as
fast-paced?
much. It's not fun to watch them in my opinion because
What?
they're so dominant in so many of their matches that it's just usually pass the ball, long pass to Mbappe. He doesn't do a lot of footwork, but enough to get through and then
Yeah.
shoot and done.
But-
So it's very predictable the way they play.
Yeah.
When Spain plays, it looks very technical and but then when they score goals, they're not that good at scoring. Let's
Yeah.
just be 100% honest there too.
Yeah.
Spain is not the most amazing team at scoring. They struggle at the early parts of the tournament. So when they score, it's usually like someone fucking throwing their body into that header, someone
Yeah.
like really going for a hard kick, things like that. So yeah, it's like Norway. Like Norway was similar, right? Holland would literally just wait a little bit, like all nonchalant, and then book it like full Viking speed, and then
Yeah.
just score.
Yeah.
Or one accident against Brazil, he was just like, let me just fuck around, and he scored by accident. You know?
Exactly. To go back to the point about France, I kind of get that because even in the game between France and England, when they were 4 down, I was like, this isn't over. Like they're gonna come back at some point, and I feel like every single time I saw them about to score, it was almost like predicted that they would make it.
Yeah.
Like it was so. it was so insane because like when Mbappe scored, I was just like, yep, and that's one. And
Yep.
then when he scored again, I'm like, and there's two. Like I was fully expecting a third.
It almost feels like if Mbappe doesn't score a certain amount of goals per game, it almost feels like they still lose.
Yeah.
Because they're such a dominant team that you kind of, I think that's the thing that makes it boring for me to watch, that they're such a dominant team, you know they're going to win, so there's nothing exciting about that anymore. Like, who's going to win? Oh, it's France.
Yeah.
So when the upset happens, like Spain, it's super exciting.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, like when they only win by like 1 or 2 goals and it's Mbappe, you're just kind of like, eh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that's what makes it not as fun to watch. It's I like teams where like, well, even like when Argentina came back against Egypt, it wasn't even Messi who scored those goals, right? It was I forget who it was.
I think he scored one.
He scored one of them, but
Yeah.
like the fact that several people on the team were like taking chances now that makes it exciting because like I've never seen him shoot.
Yeah.
yeah, things like that.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Argentina lost. Like that's actually like what I'm happy about.
It does feel like justice. It does feel like everything happened for a reason now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I agree. I do think that Argentina was a little bit of how do I say this? Cheats.
Yeah, dude, what's wrong with them? The fact that like every single game that they were like beating the crap out of the other team too, that just made me so mad. So seeing that in the final that they finally got yellow carded and red carded, rightfully so. Oh my god, it just brought like freaking
But it's their own fault for losing temper so early and always being so chaotic the way they are.
Yeah.
They shouldn't get so tempered, especially early starts in the match, things like shoving and things like they felt like they were I think they felt like they had a shield. I think they knew that the game is in their favor and they felt like they have a shield that they could shove players or do things that other teams can't do and they
Because
won't
they
face
could've.
consequences.
Yeah.
And then they face consequences and then that's when they're like, oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then being one man down, honestly, I don't think that it made it easier for Spain.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't seem like they took advantage of that because they just kind of stayed playing the exact same way that they have always played.
Yeah.
Which is more like calculated, tactical.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, oh, here's a moment, attack. you
Right,
know?
exactly. It did feel like there's a little bit of more open space, but like just like any other team in the World Cup, as soon as they're losing or they lose a player, then they change up their lineup to have like 6 people in defense.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, well, it doesn't even matter. It's
Yeah.
the same game. It's just now there's less of a chance they'll score because they have one less person to move it forward. But besides that, there's still a solid wall,
Yeah.
which makes the game kind of boring.
It was kind of boring.
There was
I'm
a
not
lot
gonna
of
lie.
games when that happens, and I was like, God damn it, I don't
Yeah.
like this at all.
I really hate when teams park the bus very early on.
Yeah.
Like they'll score one goal and then boom, park the bus.
And you can't do that.
No.
At World Cup, I don't think you can do that. Luck is like the weirdest thing at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Things just happen.
England tried that with Argentina and they quickly found out that that doesn't work.
Yeah, fuck around and find out, right? Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah. But speaking of fucking around and finding out.
Oh
yeah.
my god, this is. I'm so happy you brought this in today.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about this loser, and it's not Argentina.
Ooh, is that the theme of today? Losers?
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Hit me with it.
So we got a story coming out of Florida.
Of course.
And guess what, guys? It's a police officer. Which sometimes that's not the best in the headline.
No, you never want a cop. You never want your officer, the guy who pulled you over, to be in the headlines because then you can be like, I'm also part of this. Now,
Yeah.
he also fucked around and found out with me.
Yeah, exactly. So, Florida police officer used mass surveillance network to stalk romantic interest. How do you feel already?
I know this story and I love it because we talked about flock cameras last week a little
Yeah.
bit and it just pissed me off, dude. It pissed me off when I found out.
Yeah, you also kind of slightly brought this up too. So I
Yeah.
was like, wait, I kind of want to like look more into that story. and see.
Ridiculous story, right?
Yeah.
You guys have to be ready. Be
Yeah.
ready to hear this because this is one of the most insane stalking things I've ever heard.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like this brand new technology, right? It's automatic license plate readers, and they are among the fastest growing forms of mass surveillance, logging over 20 billion license plate scans per month.
I don't get how they do that when there's only like a few cars on the road.
Yeah, there's like at least 12.
What the fuck? You mean
Yeah.
20 billion?
On my morning commute, I see 20 max.
There's like what? 300 million people in the United States? I don't know if that's true at all. I made that number up.
There might be that many in like California.
Which
might even be not as. There might even be more.
I might be wrong. Then you know what? 20 billion it is.
Yeah, 20 billion. How many people are on the globe? Is it 8 billion?
We're at 8 billion now.
I think
We're
it's gotta
a
be
little
9.
overpopulated now.
Yeah,
We
a little.
We gotta start getting rid of some.
Yeah, we should implement the purge.
Comment below. What country should we get rid of first?
Argentina? Just kidding. That's fucking awful. But they were bad.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to make a decision right now,
Yeah. Okay, so this is a story about Lamar Roman, a 28-year-old
name.
a 28-year-old married sheriff deputy living in South Florida. So he couldn't resist his temptations to use the powerful surveillance tools for his own personal gain.
Nope. So originally, the way this cop even like got into this situation, this married cop, by the way,
Yeah.
he was working like security detail on the set of Apple TV's new show that they're recording, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And there was like a actress that walked on set.
Yeah.
And his first words to her was, "I didn't know there were models on here."
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I was like-
already when you're flirting like that, you should know that you're not going to land.
What a line! What
Yeah.
a line to start! And
Yeah.
like immediately, she already got the feeling of like, oh, you're not gonna be a good time. You're not
Yeah.
gonna be. You're gonna be one of those guys, and
Yeah.
I gotta keep my distance.
Exactly.
But he wouldn't let up. That was the crazy part. Like he just kept kind of like, hey, so what's up? You know, like yeah, I'm married, but like, how you doing? Are you single? And
Yeah.
then like eventually he was like, hey, can I get your Instagram?
Yeah.
and, or phone number? And she was all like, well, fuck, like he's a cop. He's taking care of
Well,
the set.
actually, one thing, she didn't even know if he was an actual cop because
Are you
they were
serious?
on a set, so she thought he was just like part of the actors.
Oh god!
So like the fact that like she saw him and was like, okay, obviously he's playing cop.
he's playing cop.
Yeah, so he's not even believable as a cop.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Well, then that's when he was like, "Oh, you are kind of famous. You're kind of like, you know, whatever." And
Yeah.
then he like drops this hard line. I was like, "God damn, I gotta get dating tips from this guy." And he's all like, "All right, I'll pull you over later."
Yeah, he was just like, at first he's like, I need your name just in case I pull you over someday. Just in case.
Fucking ridiculous, dude. And it was so creepy the way he did it. Apparently, that pissed me off.
Yeah, and then like she even tried to be like standoffish, and she was just explaining to him that she had a boyfriend, but he was still just like,
But did she? Or was she lying?
probably lying.
Yeah, but like also, why are you lying?
Because this guy's obviously a freak, man.
Obviously, but either way, she did the right thing. Boyfriend. But why would he care if she has a boyfriend? He's married.
That's true.
Yeah, so why would he even care about
God,
that?
why is he even hitting on this girl in general?
He shouldn't have been, but
So
he did
then,
it.
apparently, dash cam footage published earlier that week, it showed that Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was speeding through traffic in early February. He dangerously weaves through traffic on a 2-lane highway, hitting speeds over 70 miles per hour. At one point, he almost causes a head-on collision. Roman eventually catches up to and pulls over his target.
Wait, before he gets to his target, there's also one report also states that he cut off a semi.
Are you serious?
He cut off a fucking semi.
Dude,
truck.
you could die in that scenario.
And the fucking semi guy apparently was like, "Fuck you!
Yeah.
What the fuck you?" Like he was pissed.
Wait, but like in a weird way, not in like a whatever, but like you can do that as a cop, right? And they can't really like talk shit to you.
Yeah, but like I think he did it in a dangerous way.
No, for sure. But like, you know how some vehicle companies have a number that you can call on the back and be like, I want to report this to blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he
for
has like
sure.
a bad driving.
Right.
You can't really do that with them, right?
You can report that.
Really?
Yeah, you can make a complaint.
There's like a separate thing for that, right? It's
Yeah,
not
you go to the
911.
office and you go tell them like, "Hey, I want to make a complaint. Here's the license plate," and then they'll figure it out.
Oh,
from there. Yeah,
okay, okay.
You tell them time of day and all that stuff.
Oh.
It's not too hard.
Because I did see that once where like like in where we live, there was a police officer that was known to park in handicap spots, and so somebody was finally like, "You gotta stop, man."
You gotta fucking stop.
Yeah, and so they reported him, and then I think he posted on Facebook, and he was like mad or sad or something about it.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, it was funny.
Wait. Up to now,
Huh.
is this not kind of romantic?
Dude, I was thinking about that. Here's the thing: if he was more charismatic,
And good looking,
better looking, I don't really know what he looks like, but
And-
probably not the best.
and not from Florida.
Yeah, true. If he had better looks, better charisma, actual game, I think this could have been cute.
And not married.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, why do I keep forgetting about
Well,
the married
actually,
part?
every Hallmark movie doesn't care if they're married. They'll leave their nice job. They'll leave their nice family. They'll leave their stable life for that guy who's like, "Oh, he was my first love in high school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to him.
Yeah.
He has no job, but it's okay. We'll make it work because love prevails, and it's Christmas.
Yeah, it's always Christmas.
It's always Christmas. I'm gonna live in Christmas Town.
Oh, wait, have you ever heard of like that saying where it was just like, never let your girlfriend stop you from meeting your wife?
Yeah.
He's just like, never let your wife stop you from meeting your wife.
No, dude. I gotta reveal something.
Oh God, you were the cop.
No. No, I was the girl in the car. I love Hallmark movies.
Dude, me too.
I fucking love Hallmark
love them,
movies.
man.
I love romantic comedies. I love Hallmark movies. I love that shit. It makes me so, I don't know what it does to me, but it makes me so happy.
Dude, it does make me so happy. And I know that they're bad. And I know they're
love
bad.
it. And I love that
yeah,
shit.
It makes it so much better because it's just like, I know that I'm watching trash, but it's making me feel good trash.
I'm that girl in movies who's with a box of tissue, just sitting there popcorn and just
Yeah.
watching those by myself. I don't
Dude,
care.
I'm full on like glass of wine. You know, not even a glass. It's a bottle, dog. I'm doing straight from the bottle.
That's just sadness. Glass means you're enjoying yourself. Bottle means I've had a bad life.
I used to do it in like sad times of my life when I was very alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so definitely when I would watch those movies, I would cry because I'd be like, oh, I'm never going to find love.
Have you ever told your girlfriend this? And would you ever tell your girlfriend this? Because I don't think this is something. I think this is a relationship breaker.
Well, I think she's a listener, so she's going to hear this and she'll get back to me if this is...
You get a text right now like, "Don't ever talk to me again."
Yeah.
This is something that's life changing. You should have told me you like Hallmark.
And then you cry to it by yourself as you drink a bottle of wine.
It's so fucking great. Anyway, let's get back to this piece of shit.
Yeah, so anyways, he ended up pulling her over weeks later. It wasn't even like that.
Oh, it wasn't that
No,
day?
it wasn't that
I got
day.
that mixed up then.
Because he found her information from the ones that he gave her, and he was able to find her license plate, where she lived, blah, blah, blah. So he entered that information into a database that basically tells you where you are at any given point in the entire day.
Yep, that's the exact danger I was talking about last week. Flock cameras,
Yeah.
for good stuff like what do you call it? Amber alerts. Amazing data you could use for that right?
Yeah.
But like this is the scary part, the abuse of power.
Yeah.
And it's this. Look what happened.
Yeah.
A
and he
fucking loser with a computer.
Yeah, dude, it's so freaking weird. And then like when he pulled her over, he was even hoping that her boyfriend was there too.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
weird.
in his words, he's like, I wanted to see if I could give him a hard time. Who talks like that?
Yeah, that's weird. Do you have the line of what he said when he pulled up to the window?
No.
He said, "I told you I'd find you."
That's not what you want to hear from anybody
But in a
ever.
Hallmark movie, do I want to see that? Well, he
Yes.
could have said it better.
Yeah, for
If in a
sure.
Hallmark movie, he was hot and he was all like, he's like, "I've been looking for you."
But it has to be more like surprise because it has to be in like a sense that like he accidentally pulled her over.
No, in a Hallmark movie, he has to pull her over, and then he's all like, "Look, you had like I didn't know it was you, and it was this and that." And then later in the movie, you find out, "I never had a reason to stop you.
Oh.
I just wanted to see you again."
Yeah, maybe after like all the at that point they would have had to gone on dates and stuff, and he would have had to like
They would have
No?
had to got into fights that are playful, and then it slowly becomes a date, and then they go on a real
yeah.
date, and she gets all done up, and he's all like, "I've never seen you like this. I thought you were just a cowgirl from freaking Idaho." And now
Damn, you really do love
fuck
Hallmark
you, dude! I
movies.
love this shit.
I was trying to act like I actually watched them. You genuinely watched them. I like romantic stuff, but like to that extent, oh, damn son, you're really in it.
My favorite movie is Friends with Benefits with Mila Kunis.
That one's actually good.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, and then like at the same time, they made like a separate one with some other two actors, and it was like the exact same premise.
Yeah, well, it's not Mila Kunis, so
No.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Wait, so that one was Mila Kunis and Justin
Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake, and the other one was Ashton Kutcher and like somebody else.
I might watch that one then. Never mind, I might be wrong.
But yeah, eventually Roman allowed the woman to leave. He allowed her to leave.
Allowed her is
to
crazy.
leave, yeah. But it wasn't until the woman spoke with investigators that she was advised on the full extent on which Deputy Roman utilized law enforcement databases to find her. So she didn't even know about it.
She didn't even
She
know
just thought it
how
was
he
just-
found her.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, I guess he's just a cop and he was in my area and he just happened to stumble upon me.
Shit, she must be terrified.
Yeah. And I didn't even know that, like, how did they even contact her with this story? You know what I mean? How
Well,
did that
she
happen?
probably filed a report saying like he pulled me over for some BS reason. Can you
Yeah.
guys check the dash cam? Which is allowed.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then they showed him just speeding through everything to get to her.
yeah, well maybe they also had to update her on the case. Like, hey, this is what happened, and this is the real part of what happened.
Yeah.
Also, it would be in a police report that she gets later too.
Yeah.
because clearly this is a real bad investigation on his part.
Yeah.
Did you get the part about the other deputy that talks to him?
No.
So another deputy ends up talking to this loser,
Yeah.
and he goes all like, man, I know, I get what you're feeling. Like, you're bored. You're bored with your wife at home, I guess, and you see some new girl, and it makes you excited. But you don't do this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to do you're not, you're not supposed to do this stuff. Like, I
Yeah.
get it. Sometimes things get boring, but you're not supposed to do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like kind of talk some
Dang.
sense into him.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Which
then I
is-
guess I have like what he said back to him because he's like, I know that it's stupid. It's a tough month, he said. And in his own words, he said, I saw a shiny thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. He saw shiny. Yeah. And then, I mean, it sounds fucked up to say it that way, but he's not wrong of what he's trying to. Well, he's not wrong, I guess, because it's his feelings. But the point is, like, he saw something new that he was missing, I guess.
Yeah. But like to like describe anybody as like a shiny new thing, that just kind of definitely paints the person, I don't know, in like a really bad way.
No, I don't know what you're talking
Obviously-
about, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Every Hallmark movie I've seen, they're like my shiny doll over here,
Yeah, but that's probably said in like a different way because they're already together. To him, he was just like, I saw somebody out when I was doing a job, and I'm like, that's a new shiny thing that I want.
That's
almost
creepy.
It's almost like the stereotypical like cop that didn't have a lot of power
Oh, yeah.
as he was a kid, and then as he got older, he was just like, wait, now I'm like power tripping hard. I want everything, blah blah. Ooh, that's a shiny toy for me now,
Well, also, that phrase, I saw a shiny thing.
Yeah.
First of all, it sounds like Forrest Gump talking.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's bogus, but also.
But he also is from Florida.
He also is from Florida.
Yeah.
But second of all, that's like literally, I want to say one level away from saying, I want to wear your skin.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
I don't think it's too far from that.
It's not, especially because, the way that he found her was insanely creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, honestly, yeah, she should probably like file a restraining order against him.
He's arrested, isn't he?
He is, yeah,
Yeah.
and he has to pay a fine of $5,000, and he was also fired.
So no jail time? I guess it's just a stalking case, I guess, in a way. Maybe restraining orders and all that
It's a
stuff.
third-degree felony, and it's punishable by up to 5 years. But
That's
I
not a
don't.
lot.
It doesn't say if he actually got the 5
And I don't
years.
think he kept his police immunity from that because he was fired, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Then that's interesting. But dude, what a loser! Like, I'm sorry, guys, but if you have to go to this extent, it's not cute. This shit ain't cute.
No.
This shit is creepy. Ask any woman. Ask every woman I've ever snuck up on. No, that shit is creepy.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, you're married already. Like, maybe you are bored in your thing or whatever, but like,
I wonder
this
what his
isn't-
wife did.
to make him bored.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's his fault alone. I guess clearly there's a problem with her.
Oh God, no,
I got to look at it from both sides.
no.
We're trying to be open-minded.
Fine, let's look at it from both sides. Maybe she didn't cook the pasta al dente enough.
Maybe she don't suck him off.
Maybe she don't.
Maybe she don't
his
work on
dick's
movie
small.
sets.
Maybe she don't. What?
Maybe she don't work on movie sets, and he's all like, "You do." Maybe he's a fan. What if he's just a film buff and he was just a fan of the actress?
She was a background actress.
Maybe he's only into backgrounds.
I'm like, I only watch movies for the background. Like, that's my kink.
Ah, dude, I can't save this guy. There's nothing I could say, nothing I could think of where I'm like, he could be saved. He
Why are
can't.
you trying to save this guy?
Because I think if we just both shit on the guy, we're just an echo chamber, and I'm trying to be different. And
Okay, fine.
it's called contrast, my boy.
After this, right now, you know what? No, starting right now, he's the hero. All right.
He is a hero.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he set the precedent for everyone else to be like, don't fucking be this guy.
No. He is what it means to be chasing what you want. Literally.
Oh yeah, isn't this what girls want? Don't
Yeah.
girls want the chase?
Yeah. I feel like that's what they always say, no? It's always just like, hey, I want to be chased. This guy chased her
Dude,
on the highway at
this guy
70 miles
almost
per
killed the
hour.
whole fucking road just for
Yeah.
this girl.
He almost caused like a freaking traffic jam for this girl.
We gotta ask girls and be like, hey, and wait until we find one girl who's all like, wait, that's kind of cute though.
Honestly, I don't think it would take that long.
I don't think it take that
Yeah,
long either.
no.
I don't think it take that long. I think I know some girls that would be like, wait, but like, that's kind of cute that he liked her that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must mean that his face was super whack then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was ugly.
Yeah, he had to
Because
be.
a hot guy could get away with that.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, dude.
Hot guys probably do.
Yeah, I was gonna think about it right now. I
Wait,
was like,
hot guys probably do, and it's not a story about like they don't get a whole article made about them because that's a good time.
No, it's usually at the wedding. Someone talks about like, how did you guys first meet? Oh, I remember when he pulled you over and he abused police technology for you, and he almost got sent to 10 years in prison.
Yeah.
But real cute.
Yeah, but congrats on your second marriage, sir. You know? But when you're ugly, you get an article and everybody hates you now.
I guess moral of the story is don't be ugly.
Yeah, fix your face.
Fix your face before you start doing dumb shit.
Yeah, you disgusting pig.
Dude, officer, whatever his face is, Dorito, whatever, fucking ugly. I'm going to say he's fucking ugly.
How did I forget his name already?
I forgot. It was like Christopher Nolan. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's Christopher Nolan.
But Florida man, cop goes crazy for a woman. I don't know why. That headline just makes sense.
Lamar Roman.
Holy shit, I'm off.
Oh, yeah, dude, you said Christopher Nolan.
But Florida man, police officer goes crazy for a woman. It just makes sense to me.
It does.
It does make sense.
This doesn't even surprise me. Like, this feels like a standard story that would come up from Florida.
Had you told me Tennessee, I would have been grasping my pearls.
Yeah.
You told me Florida, I'm immediately like,
It's like, duh.
but like tomorrow, tell me how many kids get eaten by alligators.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm not
like-
even concerned that like he might be a potential serial killer because that's just standard Florida behavior to do something like this.
I don't think they make serial killers. I think they just make whack jobs.
Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't really make serial killers. It's just more like creepy guys.
Oh, I kind of actually want to know like how many serial killers came out of Florida. They're mostly like in the
Midwest.
middle states, right?
Yeah, in the middle
In the-
states where nobody can hear you scream.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where no one really cares about you.
You're saying a lot of things right now.
Yeah,
I'm
and
getting
I'm
a little
staring you
creeped
in the
out.
eye. I'm staring you in the
you're
eye.
staring me in the
Yeah,
eye.
yeah,
You
yeah.
usually don't do that.
Do you want me to walk your car today?
No.
I think
Now
you-
I'm scared to walk to my
You should let
car.
me walk in your car.
Fun fact for the listener: sometimes when we do these podcasts, and if we talk about something scary, I call my girlfriend on the way home because she makes me feel safe.
He also makes me hold his hand on the way to the car.
I don't. I just say, "Can you make sure that I get to the car safely?"
That's basically the same
But like with your eyes, like, you watch me get to the car, and nobody comes up behind me, and stab me.
I know, but it's usually me he has to be worried about. Anyways,
Well,
this.
now that I know that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, let us know down below. Do you think this officer was romantic?
Yeah.
Was he kind of cute?
Do you think he kind of got game?
He got kind of game? Like, if he was not ugly, do you think
Yeah.
he kind of have some game?
Like, would you fall for this if you were into that?
I think a lot of girls are into cops. I think it's the uniform.
I honestly think that if we did a reversal of the roles, I think the guy would be like, hell yeah.
Oh, if the guy acted like the girl and it was all like, you
Yeah.
know, like, what the fuck, you know, all that, I'd call him gay. I'd be like, you're not straight, my boy. This is clearly every man's dream.
Like
a hot cop.
Yeah, if a hot cop girl, actually, yeah, I think this also implies that that person's hot, right?
Yeah.
It always has to be a hot thing.
They always have to be hot. You're not allowed to wear a uniform if you're not hot.
So then, like, it still stands that he's creepy because he's ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the more we talk about this, the more ugly he gets.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he has no game,
Yeah.
those words he chose, like "honey and motors," dude, you
Yeah.
can't even fake it without an ugly
It
accent.
kind of sounded like it was like some AI guy almost because
They
like,
kinda sound
that's
like
how
that.
lack of game he has.
Damn. ChatGPT is our relationship guru. We should make ChatGPT our relationship guru next week, dude. How sick would that be?
All right.
We make it a Chad.
All right, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Are
And
you
it-
talking about next week or in like 2 days?
I don't know.
Okay.
Listener, find out by
Yeah.
subscribing down below.
Yeah.
And then following us at LFTVSPOD on TikTok. And more importantly, like and subscribe. I already said the subscribe part, but now do it.
Yeah, now do it.
Do it,
'Cause
pussy.
We know that you didn't do it earlier.
Yeah, fucking do it.
Stupid. I mean, please do it.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Cutie.
Episode 100 is getting dating advice from AI.
Yeah, I'm down. Even though we're both in like a relationship.
Yeah, but like
But
I
we're
want,
giving it out.
but we're giving it out.
Yeah.
And also maybe you'll tell me like, hey, you're hot. And maybe somebody will finally see the true potential in me. And then they'll take me to their Christmas ranch.
Leftovers, 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 leftovers.